Hello everyone! Welcome back to Neffy Cat! Thank you so much for joining us today. We're really glad that you can join us. Today I want to explain a simple concept that he is sniffing out here. I want to explain the difference between dollar cost averaging and averaging down. That is something that I used to feel confused by when I was first learning about the stock market. People would say, well, are you DCAing in or are you ADing in, averaging down? So dollar cost averaging. With dollar cost averaging, that is putting a certain amount of money into a given stock every single time that you're paid. Let me see if I can get him over here. There, so let's say that you've got these 3 shares. Then you get paid more, and you put some more money in, and you get paid the next 2 weeks later. You buy more shares. 2 weeks later, you're paid again. You buy more shares, and usually you're going to put the exact same amount of money in every time. That's its idea. And the secret of that one is that you do that no matter what the market's doing. So if that stock is up here, you're still buying in. If it's down here, you're still buying in with dollar cost averaging. It's really important, if you do choose to do this type of method, that you do so carefully with stocks that are considered safer, like an ETF. A lot of people will do things like investing into the S&P 500 during that type of time. So they'll dollar cost average, let's say over 30 years, into the S&P 500. Oh, somebody's interested in the butterfly. Are you going to dollar cost average into this? Are you? But the dollar cost average will become the average amount over time that your stocks are worth. Let's say that you've bought over 30 years and you've got 500 shares. Well, you've dollar cost averaged into that. And the idea behind this is like as the stock market or as a stock raises over time, so will the value of your stocks. So if you've bought 10 years ago and you've dollar cost averaged in, say, to the S&P 500, it has an average of a 7% growth rate per year. So then over 30 years, as you're doing that, that starts compounding, because the ones you've bought 1 year that are now having 7% more, then you've added more in as you go, and that adds that 7% more to each of that growing amount. And it is a long-term strategy for growing wealth. Yes, you can watch that rise. Now let's talk about averaging down. So an averaging down is a very good technique that people use for risk management. If they have a stock that's plummeting, let's say that the stock already fell and I bought in and then it fell more. Well, I might like to average down so that my cost basis will be reduced. So let's say that I buy a stock, let's pretend I buy a Tesla stock at $1,000. And then it fell down to $500. Then I bought another stock at that $500, another share. Then my average before I would break even would be $750. Yes, that's actually a good technique. Yes. So with averaging down, I'm just adding more in every time that I see that stock go down farther. And then when that stock goes back up, I can make profits a lot quicker. Instead of having to wait for it to reach the original amount that I'm traded into, I can wait. I can sell it a lot sooner. Yes. You know about averaging, little guy. He's ignoring the butterfly. Yes. He says, I'm dollar cost averaging. I don't have to worry about averaging down. But I wanted to explain that simple difference to you guys, because that is something you'll hear about in the stock market. And when I first heard those terms, I was absolutely confounded by it. I was saying, what's DCAing? What is ADing? And I hope that helps you guys in your learning. And I appreciate you watching our videos so very much. If you like the content of these, don't forget to take those paws and hit that like button and the subscribe button. You can hit the notification bells to get all of Neffy Cat's videos. Thank you. And please also don't forget to share this with your friends and with others so that other people have a chance to learn about these simple things too. I really didn't know before. I was very confused when I was first learning. And just these simple types of lessons can help you learn so that you'll learn some of the terminology and concepts. They're very important ones in the market. All right, well, thank you, everyone. Everyone have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.